This is a video and a topic that is very close to my heart. How our parents affect the way that we parent. Not everyone has been blessed with a happy home. The way we parent is mostly something that we learn from how we was parented by our parents. I held on to a lot of ill feelings, a lot of anger towards my parents in general, my mum, and I felt like it made me a very angry person and a very unhappy person. And I started to become very resentful and I just wasn't in a very good place. So I decided for myself and for my children mostly, I had to move on. When you have your own children, you are aware of things that you wouldn't do and that you would do. So I find that me personally, I would take the good parts of the way that I was raised. I was raised by a single parent, and I would take the negatives and make sure that I don't then pass them on to my own children. Children do not come with a guide. They do not tell you how you should parent, how you shouldn't parent. They don't come with like question and answers manual book. I suppose understand them as a person and understand that they did this because that is them as a person, and that's how they, in some circumstances, that's how they were raised. So they just see that as the norm. And even though it can be hard, so hard to forgive them, and I don't know if the right word is forgiving, maybe understanding. You understand why they done them things, even if you don't agree with it. And I think that helps you as a person, because for so many years you think it was your fault why they were emotionally abusive to you. It was your fault why they done certain things. But I think it's not about the blame on you. It's looking at them as a person. That was them. That wasn't your fault that they hit you. It wasn't your fault that they screamed at you and called you every name under the sun. It wasn't your fault. It was more their fault. And I think that's so important to understand, because it can be so draining and so hurtful when, as a little child, you thinking everything you're doing is wrong, and it's not. Most of the time it's actually your parent reflecting how they feel on you. And as a child, no child should have to go through that. And don't ever hold on to pent up emotion, because it makes you such an angry person. You don't want to display that on your children. You don't want to be the parent that you didn't want to be, because you can't control your emotions or how you got brought up. You need to let them go, and you need to let them go in a positive way. The negative experience that you experienced as a child into positives. So for example, if you was a child who never got any love at home, smother your children with love. Kisses, cuddles, all the time. I constantly do that to my child. It's like you're relearning everything again. Once you do that, turn the negatives into positive. As you as a parent, I feel these will heal your wounds that you experienced as a child. Take responsibility of your own life. However, they can't be to blame for everything. Yes, they are to blame for the way that you was treated as a child, but they're not to blame the way that you treat your children. Present can be amazing if you let go of what you experience and make it into a positive. I know it's easier said than done, but for us to move on and for us to be a happier person and as a happier parent, this is stuff that we need to do. And I know this has been like a really heavy video, but it's something that I wanted to do. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe and like and leave a comment as well. Thank you very much. Bye.